Students, we were doing chapter 1 number system. Today we will do your last topic of this chapter, which is laws of exponents. Okay, these laws you have done in your earlier classes also. So let's see what are the laws. Okay, your first law is a to the power m into a to the power n gives a to the power m plus n. This means that if your base is same, okay, and there is a multiplication sign in between, then the powers are added. Okay, this is your first property. That means if your base is same and there is a multiplication sign in between, then the powers are added. Okay, your second law will be a to the power m divided by a to the power n. That means if your base is same and there is a division sign in between, then the powers will be subtracted. Okay, your third law is a to the power n. That means if there are two powers on the same base, then the powers will be multiplied. Okay, now let's see the fourth property. Your fourth property says a to the power m into b to the power m. Here the powers are same but the base are different. So what we will do, we will apply the property first. That means it is a into b and power will be on the whole operation. Okay, what is the difference between first law and the fourth law? That here the base are different but the powers are same. In your first part, the base was same and powers were different. So what we will do, we will first apply the operation a into b and then put the power on the whole. Your fifth law is a to the power m divided by b to the power m. That means again your base are different but powers are same. So the property will be applied and the power will be on the whole operation. Okay, we have done a divided by b and property will be on, the exponent will be on the whole power. Okay, these are the laws of exponents that you are aware of. Now the questions are based on this topic. Open your question booklet of Vidya Next Institute, students. We have done till question number 68. Today we will start question 69. Read question 69. What is your question 69, students? Solve. You have to solve 2 to the power 3, 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 5. Okay, what I have written, see, 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 5. Now, before solving this, first we have to identify that which law we will apply. Since the base are same and powers are different and there is a multiplication sign, that means we will use the first law. So write using the law. What we will write, students? Using the law, this property you have to write. A to the power m into a to the power n gives a to the power m plus n. This is your property that you have to write in each question. What we will do? Therefore, here the powers will also be added. Your powers will be added. That means 2 to the power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Okay, we have applied this first law of exponent. Then what it will be? What we will get, students? We will get 2 will be same. The LCM of 3 and 5 will be 15. Now the LCM is divided by the denominator and the result is multiplied by the numerator. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 into 2, 10. Plus 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 into 1, 3. So what are we getting? We are getting 2 to the power 13 upon 15. This is your final answer. Okay, what we have done? First we have decided which law we have to use. Okay, since the base are same, so we have applied the first law. Okay, here the base is 2 and the powers are 2 by 3 and 1 by 5. We have added the powers and we have got the answer 2 to the power 13 by 15. Okay, students, write these laws of exponents. No, it is already written in your question booklet. See students, the laws of exponents are already written in your question booklet. Note down the first question that we have solved. Now students, see question number 70. Your question number 70 is solve 11 to the power 1 by 2 divided by 11 to the power 1 by 4. Okay, so what I have told you, that first you have to decide which law is to be applied. In this, which law we will apply, since the base is same. Okay, since the base is same and the powers are different and there is a division sign in between, we will apply the second property. Okay, what we will write? Using the property, which property? A to the power m divided by a to the power n gives a to the power m minus n. Okay, using this property, what we will apply here, students? Here your base is 11 to the power 1 by 2 divided by 11 to the power 1 by 4. What we will get? Here we will write 11 to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Now what will be your LCM for 2 and 4? You will get 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2 minus 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So what we will get? 11 to the power 1 by 4. This is your final answer. Okay, that's it. We have to do this much only. We have to just apply the laws of exponents and solve it. Okay, note down in your question booklet. Now students, question 71 and 72 are same as 69 and 70. So that will be your homework. Okay, your homework will be question 71 and question 72. These are same as question 69 and 70. You have to do it by your own. Students, now see question 73. What is your question 73? Solve 3 to the power 1 by 3 and power 4. Okay, so what we will do? First we will select the law. Which law is to be used? We will use the third law. So write using the property or using the law. What is the law? A to the power m. Because there are two powers on the same base, the powers will be multiplied. Okay, so what we will write? 3 to the power 1 by 3. 4. What it will be? It will be 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 4. Okay, that means when we will multiply, what we will get? 3 to the power 4 by 3. This is your final answer. Okay, 4 into 1, 4, and in the denominator it is only 3. Is it clear, students? Now question 74, 70. Yes, only 74. It is same. You have to do it as your homework. Question 74 is also your homework. Okay, now we will do question 75. Students, these questions are very easy. You can do it by your own. Let's move on to question 75, students. See what is question 75. It is 25 to the power 1 by 3. 25 to the power 1 by 3 divided by 5 to the power 1 by 3. Okay, so which property we will use here? First select the property. Here the exponents are same, base are different. So we will apply, this property will be applied in question 74. Okay, you can do it by your own. In this question, what property will be applied? Since the exponents are same and base are different and there is a division sign. Okay, so what property we will apply? Using the law Which law we will use? A to the power m divided by b to the power m gives a divided by b to the power m. Okay, why this fifth property we are using? Because the base are different. The base are different and the exponents are same. So write it down, 25 to the power 1 by 3 divided by 5 to the power 1 by 3. What we will get? Here we will first divide 25 divided by 5 and whole to the power 1 by 3. 5 ones are 5 fives are. So your final answer will be 5 to the power 1 by 3. Okay, we have done this only. First we have done the operation and the power will be on the whole. Is it clear, students? Now see question 76. What is your question 76? It is 125 to the power 1 by 3. Okay, 125 to the power 1 by 3. In such types of questions, students, what you have to do, you have to prime factorize this and bring it to the power of the denominator. Let's see here what you have to do, students. You have to prime factorize this number because no property can be used from this. There is only one base and one exponent. So what we will do, we will prime factorize 125. What we will get? We will get 5 to the power 3. So how can I write 125 as 5 to the power 3? Okay, see here I have written 125 as 5 to the power 3 and 1 by 3 is already there. Is it clear, students? We will try to bring it in the power which is the denominator. Okay, we will try to bring that only. If it is not coming, then it's okay. Now what property we will use? Now this property, third one, a to the power m into n is a to the power m into n. So what we will do, students, using this property, 5 to the power 3 into 1 by 3. Okay, 3 will cancel and your final answer will be 5. Your final answer will be 5. See here, students, what we have done in question 46. 76, you have first converted 125 in the form of base and exponents. Why? Because no property was applied here. So we have prime factorized 125, we got it 5 cube. Okay, now what property we will apply? A to the power mn. It will be a to the power m into n. We have multiplied the powers and got 5 as answer. Clear, students? Note the question 75 and 76. Students, question 77 and 78 are same as question 76. So that also will be your homework. Question 77 and question 78. Okay, these will also be your homework. Now let's move on to question 79. What it is? These are very easy questions, students. So we are doing it fast. It is 125 to the power minus 1 by 3. Okay, no need to worry about the minus sign. You will apply the same formula since no log can be applied here. We will prime factorize 125. We have done it earlier. What we will get? We will get the 5 cube. Okay, so how we will write 125 as 5 cube to the power minus 1 by 3. Now which property we will apply? This property, third one. A to the power m, n is equal to a to the power m into n. Students, you have to always write the property. So it will become 5 to the power, we will multiply the powers. Okay, 3 got cancelled. So 5 to the power minus 1, we can write it as 1 upon 5. Okay, whenever there is a negative power, you can write it in reciprocal. Okay, students, whenever there is a negative power or the sign gets changed whenever we do the reciprocal. So this will be your answer. Is this step clear, students? And if it is 5 and we have to make its reciprocal, it will become this. Okay, and negative, whenever we do reciprocal, here it was plus 1, so it became minus 1. If it is minus 1, it became plus 1. Okay, remember this, write this property also, that a to the power m gives 1 upon a to the power minus m. That means when we reciprocate any number, the exponent sign gets changed. Okay students, now from question 79 we have solved. From 80 to 82 they are same as this. Okay, that will also be your homework. I will check your answers in the live class students. You have to do it honestly. They are very easy questions. You have to do it honestly, and if you have any doubt we will discuss in our live session. Okay, so question 71, 72, 74, 77, 78 and from 80 to 82. These are very easy based on these laws of exponents. Clear? These all are your homework questions students. So with these questions we have completed your chapter 1 number system. If you have any doubt in this chapter you can discuss with me in the live class. Okay, make it thoroughly, do it, practice it properly. Okay students, class is over.